Hey, what's up? This is Will with Concept Quigs, and today I'm going to be talking about the narrative perspective and life. Yes, and so what is that? Have you ever listened to an old person talk about how they met their wife, and they're like, from that moment I knew that, your grandmother was would be the mother of my children. And you're like eating it up. You're like, oh yeah, I totally see it. And then you try to do that in real life. Like you meet a wonderful girl, let's call her Carol. And you're like, oh, she's amazing, right? She's awesome. She's great. And I see myself with her in the future. And then come to find out, like, there's nothing. You felt really intensely. You had a connection with this person, but they're out of your life. Now you look stupid. And you kind of actually missed out on a lot of the moments you shared because you're constantly were trying to make it something in the future. I think that the times in life, a lot of old people tend to ruin it for young people. And what I mean is that they say these things and we only hear about the stories it worked out. You don't hear about like bitter old grandpa who got divorced from grandma after 3 years saying like, I thought I really loved her and I at that moment thought we were going to be together forever, right? I knew it deeply inside myself. And we ended up getting a divorce. You don't hear that story that often because no one really asked that story. So we have this perception bias. So what I propose is basically if you really love somebody and you feel this intense emotion within your soul right here, it's all warm and gushy feelings, just say like I feel really intensely for this person. I love them to death and I hope is the key word. I hope that something transpires out of this and I continue this relationship because I feel amazing. Because that's basically what you're saying, right? You feel amazing. You can connect the dots in the future. But life doesn't work like that. If anything, my experience in life is that life is a lot more casual than movies make it out to be. It's like, hey, like I'll talk about my fitness journey for example. When I got put on a lot of muscle, right? I that summer I wasn't. It was like the one summer I didn't say I'm gonna come back real swole. I had said for every summer up until that summer, like like I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna be huge. This that summer I was just like I'm gonna work out. This guy C-Mac, he gave me a workout routine, and I went with my roommate Mike, and we worked out 5 days a week, and we just kept working out. We kept working out. We kept working out, and all of a sudden I put on like 25 pounds. Not all of it muscle. Some of it was fat. My face was getting all fat and stuff, but like a lot of muscle. And it was a lot more casual than that. As opposed to all my friends who were like, yeah, I'm getting ready to go on this real strict diet, and all this other stuff. And I got this workout regimen right here. And I'm doing this, that, and the other. They're in the exact same place they were. And that's because they're putting way too much pressure on the moment. Life is casual. Life is a flow. You just do more shit and eventually something happens. People come into your life, people leave your life. Sometimes people stay forever, sometimes people don't. You don't know until you look back on life. So keep your narrations in reflection, not trying to gaze into the future because you can't really see it. You really don't know. You don't really know how things are going to develop. Anyway, this is Will with Concept Quigs signing out. Peace.